This is a presentation of the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. High school sports are on the air and online. Watch this game at the Oriole Sports Network Facebook group or YouTube channel and listen to this game via radio at 102.7 WMOM, smart devices like Amazon Alexa and Google Home, or via streaming audio at WMOM.FM. This game is a presentation of the following sponsors: House of Flavors Manufacturing, House of Flavors Restaurant, Safe Harbor Credit Union, Indian Summer Co-op, Smith & Eddy Insurance. Also in part by PM Builders, Benedict's Collision, Lundquist Furniture, Crown & Cork Waterfront Kitchen, Ludington Paint and Glass. In addition, today's game is brought to you by IRCA Auto Center, Team Jamie Loney 5-Star Real Estate, McGee Insurance, Ludington Chiropractic, and Groundworks Landscaping. Now it's time to bring you all the action with Todd Scoop Hansen and the team live here on the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM.
Greetings and salutations, Oriole Nation. Welcome to Ludington Oriole Girls Basketball Regional Action from Big Rapids High School. The Ludington Orioles and the Clare Pioneers in the Division II Regional Number 9 semifinal game. Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles, proud to be with you here tonight on the play-by-play call, joined by Evan McKinley doing color commentary, and we also have Julia Havman back as our OSN 102.7 WMOM technical engineer. We want to thank House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Oriole sports. Producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. Pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. Learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. Good evening, Evan, and welcome back to Big Rapids, a place that we're very familiar with over the past week.
Hey, this is, night 4 of 4 here in Big Rapids in the tournament so far. So let's definitely keep it going tonight, play some more good basketball, and move on to the regional final on Wednesday night. Wednesday night
at Petoskey. We want to thank, we actually wanted to mention that Clare comes into this game 19-5 overall. The Orioles 18-7. Should be quite a battle tonight.
Yeah, we talked about it before, but throw the records right out of the, talking about them at this point in the season, because it's a brand new season now.
Yep.
Right now both teams are, we're 3-0. I think Clare is probably either 2-0 or 3-0.
Yeah, I think
it's survive and advance. So win one more tonight and move on.
Well, we're going to step aside right now, listen to the interview I did earlier today with Oriole head coach Warren Stowe. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation.
Welcome, Oriole Nation, to the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame coaches interview. I'm with Coach Warren Stowe, and your girls coming off just an awesome night on Friday at Big Rapids High School in the Division II District 35 championship game. Really sterling 36-23 victory over the Reed City Coyotes. And by sterling, I mean the defensive play was outstanding.
Yeah, we played really well, and against a really good Reed City team, and we knew we'd have to do that to be successful, and playing for a district championship and then coming out on top and being a champion. As I told the girls a few times last week, no one can ever take that away from you. I'm very proud of all of them. They did amazing.
Great group of young ladies you have there. I told them that after when we were at Buffalo Wild Wings after too. And when we had the photo taken with the district championship trophy, I said to them, I'm honored you ladies asked me to pose for a photo with you. I said, this is something that can never be taken away from you, and something you'll always talk about when you get together, years down the road. I said, me and my buddies that graduated LHS in '84 are my baseball teammates. One of the first things we talk about is that '84 district championship that we had, and so that's a neat thing for these young ladies. So happy to see the joy on their faces when you held the trophy out after it was presented to you by A.D. Pascadna, and then you held it out to the players and they came and grabbed the trophy. That was priceless. So tonight, your girls take on the 19-5 Clare Pioneers, 12-2 out of the Jack Pine Conference. They finished in second place in that conference to Sanford Meridian. You look at their body of work, Coach, pretty impressive. But you look, one thing that really stands out when you look is the loss to Reed City, which was that was a little bit later in the season.
Yeah, I'll tell fans and you, what I kind of told the girls is that does stick out, the 48-11 loss to Reed City, but I think the other 22 or 21 games that they have played in the regular season probably paint a more accurate picture of who they are than that one game. As we know, these are kids and high school kids, and they got crap going on. So, who knows the dynamics that were in play that night, and every team, us included, has had bad games, So we know we're going to get a really good team. They got girls that can play. Number one, the Fouts girl is great player. I don't know what she averages, but you look at her scores, she's scoring over 15 to 20 points most of their games. They're going to make it chaotic in the half court, a lot of half court traps, and they're going to play a 1-2-2 or like a 3-2, similar to what we do when we play zone. So we're going to have our hands full for sure.
They began their season with 2 losses, one to Alma, one to Sanford Meridian. Then they ran off a 9-game winning streak. And right now they're currently on a 5-game winning streak, coming off a district championship over Shepherd. And you look at that game against Reed City, there could have been a number of girls sick that night, too. There might have been something going around the school. So as you said, Coach, things happen.
Yeah, you just never know. But I do know that when I watch them on film, I have that Reed City game, too. That sticks out as different, and I'm not certain. Reed City's great, and I'm sure Reed City caused a lot of problems for them. But, the body of work speaks to them probably being pretty good.
Now, we had heard Carly Mesher may be back, but now we have some breaking news, correct?
Yeah, I don't know if it's breaking. We practiced yesterday. She went at practice, but tweaked it a little bit. So it'll be a game time decision. I have not talked to Miss Jen today, Monday. So we'll know more at game time. I'm hoping that she is feeling like she can at least warm up or maybe be part of it, but I'm not certain that that's going to be the case. So I don't know, and my heart just breaks for Carly. She's been a 4-year varsity player, and she's been a big part of what we've done here with all the success we've had recently, and she's still a big part of it on that bench. She's sitting right up there by Coach Katie and Coach Troy and talking to girls and being loud and cheering them on, and she's talking to them in practice, and she's doing everything that she can possibly do to help us, and she is helping us. But ultimately, players want to play, So my heart breaks for her, and hopefully we can get her healthy soon and keep winning and beat back time a little bit so that she can be out there with us.
Your defense really clicking right now, and of course you're getting timely baskets, you're getting clutch free throw shooting, and your girls taking on tonight the Clare Pioneers in Big Rapids, a place we're becoming we have become very familiar with in a regional opener. So what's your starting lineup look like for tonight, Coach?
Tonight we have Emma at the 1, Elle at the 2, Peyton at the 3, Jenna at the 4, and Jordan at the 5.
Well, good luck to you, Coach. Good luck to the Lady O's, and I look forward to talking to you after the ball game. Go O's!
Thanks a lot. Go O's!
Welcome back to Big Rapids High School. We're getting set for the national anthem and then the tip-off. We'll have the Pure Marquette Builders starting lineups coming your way as well. PM Builders, located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. They construct quality homes in the West Michigan area. If you're looking to build, give Scott a call. Set up an appointment, 231-398-7463. And now, folks, we're going to step aside and listen to our national anthem here at Big Rapids High School just prior to the Regional Number 9 Division II game.
Good evening. The Michigan High School Athletic Association welcomes you to Big Rapids High School for tonight's regional game in the 2024 Division II Girls Basketball Tournament. We expect a great game today, including great sportsmanship being displayed by all parties involved towards each other and towards the game officials. Remember, nothing beats good sportsmanship. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please rise as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
There you have our national anthem, Oriole Nation, as the crowd filters in here to Big Rapids High School, and we're getting set for our starting lineups as sponsored by PM Builders. And, Evan, it's regional basketball action time here at Big Rapids High School. The Orioles and the Clare Pioneers, and sounds familiar. Last week our boys were playing Clare here in their regional opener, and their regional number 9, District 2, which is what we're seeing here tonight as well. So hope our girls can continue the same path. And then also Wednesday night, go up to Petoskey, take on who the winner may be. I know that Nagani is favored up there, but we'll see.
Hey, it's tournament basketball. You never know what's going to happen. You know, it's March Madness. Let's see what happens. And, you know, let's handle business tonight before we look too far forward to Wednesday.
Exactly. Here are your starting lineups. First for the Clare Pioneers, coached by Shane Kelly. Starting at the guards, number 1, Kendra Fout. She is a junior. Also number 34, Sophia Bazzelli. She is just a freshman. And number 35, Amelia Rizik, and she is a freshman. Forwards are number 11, Tessa Kelly, a junior, and number 23, Madison Jones, a junior. This Clare team only has 2 seniors on the squad. Clare again, 19-5 on the year. They were 12-2 in the Jack Pine Conference. They were the runner-up in the Jack Pine Conference. For the Ludington Orioles, coached by Warren Stowe, assisted by Katie Mesher and Troy Veneman. Starting at the guards, number 5, Peyton Welch. She is a junior. Also number 20, Eliana Jeruzel, a junior. And number 23, Emma McKinley, a senior. The forward center, number 40, Jordan Anderson, a junior. And the forward, number 10, Jenna Skiba. She is a junior. The Orioles, again, 18-7 on the year. They were 10-2 in the West Michigan Conference. Runners-up in the Lakes Division to the Fremont Packers. And Ludington will be in their white jerseys tonight. Black lettering and numerals trimmed in orange. Same jerseys they wore on Friday night. And the Clare Pioneers in their green jerseys, they have white lettering and white numerals. All set to go, Evan?
Let's go, Scoop.
All
Let's
right.
bring home another W.
Yeah. Let's get that 19th win on the year for our Orioles.
Yeah, Clare's a really young team, so I think if we can apply some pressure, take them out of their game, we should be able to handle business.
Here we go with the tip-off. Tip is controlled by the Ludington Orioles. Good job by Jordan Anderson. Emma McKinley with the basketball. See, Emma was one of the plays of the week on 9 and 10. Sunshine Schillinger was 5 and she was 4. It's always good to see Ludington Orioles on 9 and 10 news. All right, working inside. Skiba shot up, no good. Rebound by Peyton Welch, no good, out of bounds, and it will be Clare basketball. Pretty good start there for the Orioles. They got it down low, they worked it in, and they got a couple of good looks.
Yeah, we definitely have the size advantage on Clare. They're going to sit back in a 2-3 zone and try to pack that paint. You know, if we can make some outside shots, bring them out, spread them out a little bit, and open up that down low, then we'll be able to thrive on offense.
Clare got a little bit ahead of themselves right there, and they pass the ball, and it goes out of bounds. Last touched by a Clare Pioneer player. In fact, it was last touched by Sophia Bazzelli. Had a nice chat with Coach Shane Kelly before the game. Nice young man. Good Irish name, too, living over in Clare. Good Irish town. All right, Ludington with the ball now. McKinley with it. She'll give it up to Welch. Now the ball lost out of bounds there. It goes off the hands of Jordan Anderson. Peyton Welch there trying to get that ball to Anderson, and she just couldn't control it. Good to have Julia back. Mason did a nice job the last 3 nights doing technical engineering, and Julia's back tonight, back from her BPA. We'll talk about that in a little bit. It's great news with the BPA team at Ludington. In her category, they were state champions. And Julia also took 4th place in your individual BPA. All right, we'll hit on that a little bit more. Also, it was great to see in 1989 Ludington Oriole first-team All-Stater Leah Peterson here tonight. Chatted with her for a bit for the ball game. I know she played for Coach Don Barbo. And she wanted to say hi to Coach Barbo tonight, who I'm sure is tuned in. Really nice meeting Leah. All right, Clare with the basketball. 6:40 left. There's a steal by the Orioles. Skiba has it. She'll give it back now to McKinley. McKinley will swing it now to Jeruzel. Welch. Peyton Welch with it. Jeruzel, McKinley. McKinley back now to Jerusalem, top of the key, back to McKinley. Back now to Jerusalem. Jerusalem on the drive. She'll give it to Anderson inside, and she got too far under the backboard right there. And Clare has the basketball. No score yet. There's 6:08 to go in the opening quarter. What do you think of the first 2 minutes of this game, Evan?
We've missed a couple of bunnies so far, but Clare's definitely making it tough with that packed-in 2-3 zone.
Orioles got a 3-on-1 here on the steal. Shot up and no good there by, let's see here, Welch. Orioles will get it right back. Welch is going to drive baseline now, and her pass is picked off. And here come the Clare Pioneers. Kendra Fouts with it. Coach Stowe talked very highly of her. Now she'll give it up to Tessa Kelly. Kelly shot no good. Rebound fought for, saved by Clare. Now it's deflected, and Fouts will get it right back. Here comes a jump shot up and good. And getting the shot, number 34, Sophia Bazzelli. She is just a freshman, and Clare takes a 2-0 lead with 5:18 left in the opening quarter. We're here at Big Rapids High School, a place we have become very familiar with this past week. There's a nice drive by Welch. No good, but she's fouled, and she'll shoot 2. Peyton Welch at the free throw line. Shooting 2. Clare up 2-0. First free throw, no good. Orioles have been getting clutch free throws, clutch shooting on their way to the district championship. They're going to have to continue that tonight, Evan.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's how you win championships, making those easy buckets at the line.
Welch gets the second free throw, and Ludington trails 2-1. 5:08 to go in the first quarter. Clare on the attack. Kendra Fouts with it. Fouts, she'll swing it now over to Amelia Rizik. And now a timeout called by Clare, a 30-second timeout. We want to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Also, a shout out to Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington, or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union. And a reminder, tonight's Indian Summer players. Notice, Oriole Nation, I said players in the spotlight. It will not be Olivia Lynn. She was going to be the assistant coach in the spotlight tonight, but she couldn't get out of work tonight. So Coach Stowe recommended I interview his 3 sophomores that he brought up for postseason tournament play, which I did. Had a great interview with J.C. Cole, also Maddie Lynn, and with Severa Moser. She corrected me, and I wish she would have done it earlier in the year. She said, Scoop, this is a pronunciation of my name. So interviewed all 3 of those young ladies. Great interview. You can hear that, Oriole Nation, at the half. There's a steal by the Orioles, and that's Kenyon who's checked into the ball game. Madeline Kenyon, she's a sophomore. She wears jersey number 30. Also into the game, number 2, Riley Stone. She's a senior. Stone with the ball, loses control, and now there's a fight for the ball. A tie-up. Welch tied up there with Clare's number 23, Madison Jones, and the arrow points to the Clare Pioneers. So again, the Indian Summer Ludington Oriole players in the spotlight. You'll hear that at halftime tonight. 3 Ludington Orioles, Severa Moser. Also, we've got a Clare player who's down and hurting right now. J.C. Cole and also Maddie Lynn. And the Clare player down, she's being assisted now by the Clare trainer. Also, the Big Rapids athletic trainer is out there as well. And both teams have gone to their benches. We have 4:14 left in the opening quarter. Clare 2, Ludington 1. And we'd like to thank Indian Summer Co-op. They are proud to be a sponsor of the Oriole Sports Network and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles.
Yeah, definitely a slow offensive start tonight. I thought we'd come out with a little bit more firepower against this smaller Clare team. But, just taking a little bit longer on offense when we're playing against this packed-in 2-3 zone.
Good to see the Clare player get up right there. she went down very awkwardly, and it looked a lot worse than what it actually was. And she's up, and Ludington gets a steal right there. Stone's pass too high there for McKinley. Ludington has to just settle down right now, Evan.
Yeah, we're playing a little bit quick. Few unforced turnovers so far.
And it's good to see Kendra Fouts check back into the game. She's got a quick breather there. Clare out of the Jack Pine Conference. Runners up in that conference, a 12-2 record, 19-5 overall on the season. Their losses coming to Alma, 2 to Sanford Meridian, who were the conference champions of the Jack Pine. A loss as well to Reed City, and a loss to Mount Pleasant Sacred Heart. Here come the Orioles. McKinley. Emma, she'll pass the ball now to Kenyon on the far baseline. Kenyon will give it to Welch. Welch now to Stone. Stone, McKinley back to Stone. You say the player right now is in a 2-3, would you say, Evan? Or more? Actually, it looks like more of a
really extended 2-3 on that possession with the offense that we were running.
And now there's a pass stolen by the Clare Pioneers. We're down to 3:17 to go in the opening quarter. Clare 2, Ludington 1. Now a foul is going to be called. No, and we're going to be a palming violation called on the Clare Pioneers. We'd like to thank Benedict's Auto Center, one of our fine sponsors. You can reach Mike Benedict at 231-613-4111. Benedict's Auto Center, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 1940s. Benedict's Auto Center is located at 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. We'll put collision damage in reverse. Stone will give the ball now to Kenyon. Kenyon to Stone. We need one of those Madeline Kenyon three-pointers right now, or an Emma McKinley three to ignite the Orioles. And speaking of it, Kenyon for three, in and out, no good. Rebound Stone, she's inside, up and no good, too hard off the backboard. Stone saves it, but she saves it right to Kendra Fouts of the Clare Pioneers. And Fouts brings the ball up for Clare. Her shot is good, and she's fouled. Oh, my. Fouts gets the bucket, and she's fouled. That'll give Clare a 4-1 lead, and she's going to go to the free throw line for the one. And one, I should say. Into the Oriole lineup, number 44, Jalen Laird. She is a sophomore. Also returning to the lineup, number 10, Jenna Skiba, and number 20, Eliana Jerusel. And they join Kenyon on the floor and Welch. Into the Clare lineup, number 34, Sophia Bozelli. And Bozelli is the player that went down really awkwardly there. It's good to see her back on the court. The free throw is up and good. Fouts completes the three-point play, and the Orioles find themselves down by 4 points now, 5-1. Three-pointer, Kenyon. God, just what we needed, Evan.
Right there, Scoop, you wanted it, and Madeline delivered right there in the wide-open three-pointer in the corner.
Kenyon nails the three, and let's hope that ignites this Oriole offense. They trail 5-4 with 2:09 to go in the opening quarter. Kendra Fouts with the basketball. Fouts will give the ball up now to Madison Jones. Back to Fouts. Winner of this game will play on Wednesday. And that game will be in Petoskey. There's a shot, no good. Rebound to Welch. Be in Petoskey, and I know that the Negaunee Miners are playing tonight up there, and I think they're playing Sault Ste. Marie. Now we have a foul on the floor. Laird had the ball. Emma McKinley back into the Oriole lineup. Peyton Welch will get a breather. So the winner of tonight's Ludington-Clare game plays Thursday. Three-pointer, McKinley, up, no good. Ball fought for and saved there by the Pioneers, and with it, Sophia Bozelli. Now ball deflected. Bozelli ends up with it, and now Bozelli is going to be called for the charge right there, and that was Jenna Skiba taking one for the team.
Yeah, great job by Jenna to set her feet and take the hit.
She went down hard there. That'd be one that Carly Mesher would be proud of. Again, the Orioles without Carly Mesher tonight.
Hey, Carly's dressed tonight.
Yep, she was a game-time decision, and Coach, you heard Coach Stowe say in the pregame interview, she tweaked it over the weekend. Inside, nice pass. God! Kenyon with the basket, but a beautiful pass there. by McKinley.
Yeah, great find. Great job by Madeline to sneak in behind that 2-3 zone, who kind of fell asleep on that backside.
And a great job by Emma to find her down low. There's a shot up by Clare, no good. Ludington up 6-5, their first lead of the ball game. Now with the ball, number 3, Addie McMillan, who's checked into the game. There's a three-point shot, no good. Ball fought for, and it ends up in Kendra Fouts' hands. Again, Clare, a very young team. Again, only 2 seniors on the team, Julia Haggart and Morgan Jones. Neither of them are starters. They're led by juniors and sophomores, and they got a couple freshmen 3 freshmen on the team. Baseline jumper, no good. Rebound, and now a foul, I believe, will be called on Emma McKinley there. Ludington is getting dominated a little bit on the boards right now.
Yeah, you know, our box out has been great so far to begin this game, which I'm kind of surprised because during districts, we out-rebounded every team that we played. So it's kind of weird to see this smaller Clare team out-rebounding us.
Free throw is up and in by Madison Jones. Returning to the Clare lineup, number 11, Tessa Kelly. On the court for the Orioles now, you have Skiba, Jerusalem, McKinley, Laird, and Kenyon. Second free throw up and good. Both free throws for Madison Jones. Clare up 7-6. 42 seconds to go in the opening quarter. OSN and 102.7 WMOM proud to be bringing you this regional basketball action from Big Rapids High School. The regional number 9 Division II semifinal game between the Ludington Orioles and the Clare Pioneers. McKinley with it. She'll give it now to Kenyon. Kenyon loses the ball and Clare has it. Here come the Clare Pioneers. This has not been the crispness, the type of quarter the Orioles have been playing so far in division play. There's a block by Laird. 4 seconds to go. They're going to have to get it up the court. 2 seconds. Desperation shot up, and no good. It got backboard. And at the end of 1 from Big Rapids High School, your score, the Clare Pioneers 7, the Ludington Orioles 6. We want to thank Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist 231-757-3368. And Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street, downtown Ludington. Call Matt Ewing at LP&G 843-8250. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects. Proud to support Ludington Orioles sports while being a sponsor on the Oriole Sports Network. You think Coach Stowe is telling his girls right now after that first quarter, the Orioles looked a bit off kilter?
Yeah, a little bit. Clare definitely came to play, so we're going to have to step up our game if we're going to walk away from this game. Obviously, it's early on, still 3 quarters of basketball left. But definitely need to take care of the ball and knock some shots down here in the second quarter.
I was saying that it was nice meeting Leah Peterson, who was here tonight. And she was a 1989 Ludington girls first-team All-Stater. So if you look at that list, it's a pretty impressive list there, Evan. Girls All-Staters, Nan Gillespie in 82 and 83, Annie Toole in 85, Lisa Marie Schillinger and Becky Hackert in 88, Leah Peterson 89, Molly Grutzinger 1991, Mandy Stowe 1994, 1995, 1996. 96, she was the runner-up for Miss Basketball in the state of Michigan. 2008, Nikki Yarner. 2009, Nikki Yarner. 2013, De'Erica Varenhorst. All right, we start the second quarter. Ludington with the basketball. McKinley with it. You got McKinley out there. You got Welch. You got Jerusalem. You got Skiba, and you got Anderson. McKinley with it. Jerusalem with it now. Back to McKinley. Clare doing a pretty good job pushing out the Oriole offense right now. There's a baseline drive there. Shot up, no good. Ball fought for Jerusalem, and she was out of bounds, I believe. Yep, the Clare basketball.
Yeah, Clare does a great job playing this 2-3 zone. They do a little bit of trapping in the corners, making it tough on our offense so far.
With the ball for the Pioneers, 35. That's Amelia Rizik. She'll give it now to Kendra Fouts. Clare up 7-6. Tessa Kelly with it now. Back to Fouts. Rizik. Addie McMillan is checked in the game. There's a shot up. Good, a three-pointer there from Kendra Fouts. And now Clare has a 4-point lead, 10-6. There's a shot by Anderson, no good. Put back up and in by Jenna Skiba. Orioles down 10-8. They trail by 2. They were down 7-6 at the end of the first quarter. There's a drive, and a foul is going to be called on Jordan Anderson right there, a blocking violation. 6:43 to go in the second quarter.
Yeah, Ludington has switched into a 1-2-2 matchup zone on our last defense possession. We had a little bit of miscommunication. Clare was able to get the wide open three-pointer, and we came back down and pushed the ball, which I think is our best offense, and we got an easy look down low.
Fouts' free throw is up and good. Well, they can shoot free throws. You can see that from Clare here in this first half. Coach Stowe talked very highly of Kendra Fouts. She's got 7-8 points in this first half. And Clare is up. The scoreboard obviously wrong right now. And they have I think it's 12-8. 12-8, the scoreboard, yeah, they got it right now. 12-8, Clare on top of Ludington. Ludington with the ball, McKinley has it. McKinley back to Welch. Welch cross court now to Jerusalem. She'll give it back to McKinley. Not seeing a lot of movement by the Orioles, Evan, right now. Clare is Welch, nice drive. Oh, overlaid it. However, rebound Anderson, and the ball goes out of bounds, and it'll be Clare basketball.
So far we're getting the looks we want. We just struggle, it seems like, in the beginning of even all our district games. We struggle to get that ball to fall in the hoop. And, same way to start this first regional game.
Here come the Clare Pioneers. Fouts with it. Fouts in the lane, shot up, no good. Rebound, Fouts, put back, no good. Rebound to Anderson. And now she'll outlet it to McKinley. McKinley will get the ball ahead to Jerusalem. Now Jerusalem passed too high right there. Skiba saved it, but she saved it right back to Clare. Lots of Oriole turnovers in this first half. Give Clare's defense some credit, though, too. All right, with the ball for the Pioneers, Amelia Rizek. Rizek now, Madison Jones. Jones, three-point attempt up and off the mark there by Rizek. Out of bounds, Ludington basketball. 5:21 to go in the second quarter.
See if we can get a bucket to fall here, set up into our full court press and force some turnovers.
McKinley brings the basketball up for the Orioles. She'll give it now to Anderson. They'll work it inside to Skiba, and she can't control the ball. And now Clare has it again.
Yeah, we're looking at our, first option every time, and Clare's done a great job of taking that away. I think we just need to get a little bit more ball movement in our offense, get this defense moving.
McMillan, she'll give it over now to Rizek. Rizek to Fouts. Fouts now to Tessa Kelly. Kelly, and there's a steal there for the Orioles. That was created by Peyton Welch. And here comes Emma McKinley. Her shot, no good. Ball batted out of bounds. It's going to be Clare basketball. Riley Stone and Madeline Kenyon return to the Oriole lineup. Skiba and see who's going to come out because the Orioles got 6 players. Okay, Welch will come out. 4:41 left, second quarter. Clare 12, Ludington 8. Clare 19-5 on the season. Ludington 18-7. There's a traveling violation on the Clare Pioneers.
There's a forced turnover.
Yes.
See if we can get some momentum off of that.
Our defense is playing pretty good ball right now. I'm sure they're going to turn it up a notch or two, but the offense has found no rhythm yet. As I said earlier, give some credit to that Clare defense. Jerusalem with it. Jerusalem on the drive, and which gave the ball there to Kenyon. McKenyon was out of bounds, and it'll be Clare basketball. Coach Stowe is not going to be happy with all these turnovers in the first half.
Yeah, definitely. This Clare defense is giving us fits right now. We just got to settle down, play an offense, let's swing the ball around the gym, get this defense moving.
All right, there's a turnover now. Ludington with the basketball. They force a Clare turnover. Three-point attempt is up and good!
Boom! Give that one there to Eliana
There's
Jeruzal.
the forced turnover.
Another
right there.
turnover. Kenyon, her shot, no good. Rebound, Stone fighting for it, and she's going to be fouled. There we go.
Right
that
there,
three,
Scoop.
that three definitely was a spark right there.
Yeah, and it all started with that turnover on our full court press, and we were able to play a little bit quicker, get the ball down the court, found Eliana for the wide open three-pointer.
Orioles trail 12-11, 3:57 to go in the second quarter. Olivia Forsberg reports into the Clare lineup. And now we'll have a foul called on Clare. 2 quick fouls there by the Pioneers. Addie McMillan back into the Clare lineup. That was the second foul there, I believe, on Sophia Bazzelli. Ludington will get the ball in. Kenyon with it. Kenyon now to Stone. Riley Stone, back to Madeline Kenyon. It's interesting, before the ball game, the Orioles get here, they get to their contest early, and then Coach Stowe runs a game much like Balderdash. There's a steal by Clare. I've listened in a couple of times. It's pretty interesting. Nice drive and basket there. I'll tell you what, this Kendra Fouts is a basketball player.
Yeah, she came to play tonight.
Ludington trails 14-11. Stone with it. Fouts has 12 of the Clare 14 points. Timeout, Ludington. 3:08 to go in the opening half. Clare 14, Ludington 11. We'd like to talk a bit about Team Jamie Loney 5-Star Real Estate. If you're thinking about selling your home or property, let Team Jamie Loney and Christina Simone at 5-Star Real Estate help you. They'll walk you through the process step by step. Jamie and Christina take pride in their communication, organization, and putting clients' wants and needs first. Call Jamie Loney at 231-794-9740 or Christina Simone, 231-343-4598 today. Team Jamie Loney, 5-Star Real Estate, 513 South James Street in Ludington. And McGee Insurance Group. The McGee Insurance Group has been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10, located next door to Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yuck. Call 231-845-5000. All right, 3:08 left in this opening half. Ludington with the basketball. Jeruzal has it. She'll give it now to Stone. Stone back to Jeruzal. Orioles trail by 3. Stone with it. Clare in this 2-3 right now, Evan, and it is giving the Orioles fits.
Yeah, right now we're running a baseline runner through. Madeline Kenyon looking to get her open 3.
3 for Stone. Off the mark right there. Rebound fought for, and Clare has it. Coming away with it, Madison Jones. Ball deflected out of bounds. Their last touched by Eliana Jeruzal. Into the Oriole lineup, number 5, Peyton Welch, and number 10, Jenna Skiba. Jeruzal and Stone will get a breather on the bench. 2:36 left before the intermission. Orioles down by 3, 14-11. Scoop Hansen, Evan McKinley, and Julia Havman of the Oriole Sports Network in collaboration with 102.7 WMOM. Pleased to be bringing you this regional girls basketball action from Big Rapids High School. Full timeout called by the Clare Pioneers. I'd like to give some love to Urca Auto Center. They are founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices, so our customers keep returning. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us today. The Urca family has been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. Urca Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282. And let's see if we got some Oriole Nation maybe chiming in who are out there listening to us tonight. We have Brandy Ruggiero, let's go Lady O's. Bill Clark, Scoop, Bill and Nora Clark here. Good to hear you're tuned in there, Bill and Nora, go Blue. Roland Martinez, let's go Lady O's. Jason Hathaway, let's go O's. Also Dan Snigowski says, let's go Ludington Girls. David Buskirk, another big Oriole fan, go Ludington Girls. Jennifer Van Overbeek Taranko, let's go Lady O's. Matt Ewing,
From Ludington Paint and Glass says go O's. Kathy Grierson, let's go O's. Rochelle and Ella Higgins listening, as always, from Carlisle, Arkansas. Go Lady O's. Wayne Holden listening in his car, heading from Muskegon to Montague. Kelly Smith Van Houten, let's go Lady O's. And Heidi Schober Gomez, let's go Lady O's. Also Susan Moffitt, John Olson, and Cindy Hackert, and Jay Funk all say go O's. All right, here we go. Back to action here at Big Rapids High School. Ludington trails 14-11. 2:10 to go in the second quarter. Clare on the attack. Kendra Fouts with it. And now a foul will be called on Jalen Laird. Checking into the Clare lineup, Amelia Rizik. That was a blocking foul call there. If anything, I thought it would be a reach-in foul there, Evan. From our vantage point, anyway.
I thought the same thing as well.
Yeah, ball batted out of bounds there by Jalen Laird. Again, a reminder, Oriole Nation at the half, the Indian Summer. Ludington Orioles in the spotlight. I know the promo on the OSN says it's going to be Olivia Lynn. That is incorrect. She could not get out of work tonight. So it's going to be the 3 sophomores who were brought up for postseason play. Severa Moser, also Maddie Lynn, and J.C. Cole. I interviewed the 3 of them before tonight's game.
Not only do they get the experience of playing a regional basketball game, but they get the experience of getting an interview with Scoop. What's it like to answer a question from the world famous Todd Scoop Hansen?
No. Hey, I'm just might be a world famous Ludington Oriole fan. But I enjoy that, getting to know the players and talking with them. And I was told a long time ago, Evan, Scoop, don't just do the play-by-play. Get to know the players. Talk with them. And that was great advice. There's a shot, no good, out of bounds, and it will be Clare basketball. Orioles got a good look there, but they could not finish. And again, they're down 14-11. Very low scoring first half.
Yeah, definitely a defensive battle. Clare's making it tough on us. Every good look that we get, it's always contested. They're hustling, scrappy on defense.
Olivia Forsberg wears jersey 12. She's checked into the Clare lineup. Kendra Fouts with the basketball. She is a junior. There's a steal there by Welch. Welch against Fouts. Welch shot up and, in and out, no good. And now here comes Clare. Oh my, wow. With the ball for Clare, Tessa Kelly inside. Clare shot up, no good. Rebound, Clare up and no good. And here comes Madeline Kenyon with the ball. I'm saying Ludington's had a lot of good looks and missed. Well, Clare's had a lot too that they have not been able to finish. And now a foul will be called on Clare with 1:04 to go in the second quarter. Clare 14, Ludington 11.
I'd like to see us have a strong finishing minute to this first half. Get a little bit of momentum heading into halftime. Coach Stowe will make a few changes. Maybe figure some stuff out on offense. I
said earlier that Fouts had 12. She actually has 10. Bazzelli has 2 and Jones has 2, and the rest belong to Kendra Fouts. We're down to 55 seconds to go in the opening half. Peyton Welch with the ball. Welch will give it now to McKinley. They'll work it over to Madeline Kenyon. Kenyon back to McKinley. 44 seconds to go in the opening half. Laird now to Welch. Welch will give it to Skiba. Skiba, McKinley, she'll fake the 3, and now she'll be called for the travel. Emma got ahead of herself there a little bit. And she
just a little quick. We finally saw an opening against that defense, got the ball moving around the gym, and Emma shuffled her feet.
Looked like she was preparing to take a 3 there and just got ahead of herself a little bit. Then when she decided not to take the shot, she was called for the travel.
Yeah, that's all credit to the Clare defense. Run on the airtime and the pass. They're right there as soon as the ball gets to the player.
Now Clare turns it over. Ludington will get it back with 30 seconds to go in this game. I'd like to send a special thank you to your folks, to Bill and Becky Joe McKinley for all they do for the Ludington girls team. That was really awesome, those snack packs they made the other day for the trip over for the girls and also for the OSN team. We really appreciated that. And then they also treated us to, I believe it was a Subway?
Subway today.
That was last week after the win against the Hart Pirates. All right, we're down to 14 seconds to go. Orioles with the ball. Welch, Kenyon, she'll fake the 3. We're down to 8 seconds. Kenyon, they leave her open. No good. And now Kenyon saves it. Clare has it with 2 seconds to go. And there's the buzzer and your score at the half.
here from Big Rapids High School in the regional number 9 Division II semifinal game. The Clare Pioneers 14, the Ludington Orioles 11. And we want to thank our exclusive halftime show sponsor, Safe Harbor Credit Union, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union and Indian Summer Co-op. They are proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. Of course, Indian Summer, the exclusive sponsor of the Ludington Oriole player. Sometimes it's players in the spotlight, which is the case tonight. Sometimes it's the coach in the spotlight. Before we get to that, though, we want to give you the rundown. In the first quarter, Clare outscores Ludington 7-6. And in the second quarter, Clare outscores the Orioles 7-5. And that's where we stand at the half right now. Clare 14, Ludington 11. Scoring for Clare, Kendra Fouts with 10, 2 for Madison Jones and 2 for Sophia Bazzelli. For the Orioles, 1 for Peyton Welch, 2 for Jenna Skiba, 3 for Eliana Jeruzel, and 5 for Madeline Kenyon. Right now, we're going to step aside, listen to the interview I did earlier with Ludington Oriole players Severa Moser, Maddie Lynn, and J.C. Cole. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation. Welcome, Oriole Nation, to the Indian Summer Ludington Orioles in the spotlight. And we have 3 sophomores with us who have been moved up for postseason play. Joining me are Severa Moser, also Maddie Lynn, and J.C. Cole. Ladies, welcome to the Indian Summer Ludington Oriole Players in the Spotlight segment for tonight. We were going to have Maddie's sister, but she had to work. Hopefully we'll be able to get her on Wednesday for the regional championship game after we win tonight. Right, ladies?
Yes.
Okay. How does it feel? First off, I'm going to go right down the line here. We'll start with Maddie, then go to Severa, then go to JC. How does it feel to have been moved up for the tournament?
It's really exciting, and I've had a good time so far.
All right. That was from Maddie.
I have to agree with Maddie. It's really fun being surrounded by like all the upperclassmen and just the energy that comes with it.
That's from Severa.
Yeah, I agree with Severa. The energy on this team is really exciting to see, and being on the bench cheering them on is really exciting.
And that's from JC. And how have the juniors and seniors on this team, and I know there's also one of your fellow sophomores, Madeline Kenyon, who's up on the team, how have they accepted you? I'm sure they've welcomed you with open arms, right?
Yeah, they have.
Yeah.
Yes, they have.
What do you like best about playing for Coach Warren Stowe, and what have you liked best about playing for Coach Troy Veneman this past year on the junior varsity team? We'll start here with JC on this question.
I think that they both push us a lot to be the best that we can on the court and push us during practice so that when we are playing during games that we know what we're doing. I think they both have very good energy.
Okay, now we'll go to Severa.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with JC. Everything she said, she basically like just stole the words right out of my mouth.
We gave a ditto right there. Okay, and now Maddie.
I agree, and like Troy has like been new to coaching, but I think he brought like a lot this season, and I really enjoyed having him for a first year. And then Coach Stowe, I learn a lot from him every day, every practice, and I really like it.
Okay, now how old were you ladies when you each started playing basketball? And also, what is the neatest thing about being a Ludington Oriole girls basketball player? We'll start with Maddie.
I started about 3rd grade for rec basketball, and I just like how we always start like playing young and we just grow up with people around us.
Okay, on to Severa.
Yeah, I also started playing in 3rd grade. The thing that I like most is just the support that you get from everyone that plays and all like the younger girls coming up and the people that have played before.
Okay, and JC.
Yeah, I agree. I started playing 3rd grade, and me, Severa, and Maddie were also all on 3rd teams together. I remember being so young and growing up with them during the basketball years. You really learn to like trust everyone on the team, and it's really easy to play with them as you're growing up. And that's why I think we've made it to all these like regional championships.
Well, it's really neat. The other night I was watching, well, actually, it was a photo I received, put up on the Oriole Sports Network, but it was a photo of Jalen Laird, who's another one of your classmates who's up. She was brought up later in the season, and it was a bunch of little Ludington girls, little Ludington girls, and they all had like face paint on with O's and so forth. And I wrote on the caption, I said, Jalen Laird's Ludington fan club of future Orioles. And I just thought it was really neat seeing that. And you ladies you're role models for these young ladies who are down in the elementary school playing basketball. And, that's just the way it goes in Ludington. Ludington loves its basketball. You find that pretty neat, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Each of you, I'm going to ask you your favorite restaurant in Ludington. We'll start with Maddie.
I'd have to say El Rancho.
Probably Sportsman's.
Definitely El Rancho.
So you had El Rancho there from JC and Maddie, and you had a Sportsman's there that came from Severa. Okay, those are all, I hear a lot of El Rancho from a lot of your class, a lot of your peers give me El Rancho. And there's a few that say Sportsman's. I was there Saturday night, had a delicious thin crust pizza, which they're very well known for. Role models. Maddie, we'll start with you.
My sister and my dad.
Okay.
My mom.
That was from Severa. Okay, and now JC.
Definitely both of my parents. They push me both to be the best that I can be.
Okay. And now we're going to start right back with JC. Tell Oriole Nation what you did as far as sports went in the fall and what your plans are for spring sports at Ludington.
In the fall, I did volleyball, and in the spring, I'm going to start doing softball.
Okay, and now we'll go to Severa.
In the fall, I also played volleyball on JV and then got moved up for varsity, which was really exciting with the run that we went on, and I'm looking forward to next season. In the spring, I'm not playing a sport, so I'm trying to focus on school a little bit more.
Okay, and Maddie.
I also played volleyball in the fall and got moved up for districts in the tournament, and I don't have a spring sport.
Okay, that's fine. I wanted to ask you now, ladies, anybody out there watching tonight's broadcast you'd like to send a shout out to or say hello to?
I'll say hi to my mom and my sister and my grandparents.
Okay, that was from Maddie. Now we'll go to Severa.
I'll say hi to my parents and my siblings.
All right, and JC?
Probably say hi to my sister because she's been at college recently, and she's not really been able to make many of my games, but I know she's listening.
Outstanding. Well, thank you, ladies, for sitting down with the Oriole Sports Network during this Indian summer. Ludington Orioles in the spotlight. I got to say this, I think this is the first I have a trick. No, actually, it's the second. Matthew Big Country Westhouse, his senior year. We did an interview with him, also with Benjamin Gronstall and Johnny Weinert. They were the long snapper, the holder, and the kicker on the Ludington football team. They were the tripod, as we like to call them. So you ladies are a first as far as girls sports go. Congratulations on being the Ludington Orioles in the spotlight. All the best to you, and look forward to following your careers at Ludington. Go O's!
Go O's!
Welcome back to Big Rapids High School. We're at the half. We're at Big Rapids. Clare 14, Ludington 11. The regional number 9 Division II semifinal game. The Orioles and the Pioneers. And a big thank you to Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor. Where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington, or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union, and a shout out as well to Indian Summer Co-op. They are proud to be a sponsor of the Oriole Sports Network and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. The Orioles coming out right now, and you think that Coach Stowe was talking with his girls about at halftime. It just doesn't seem the energy levels are nowhere near what they were on Friday night here for the Orioles against the Reed City Coyotes.
Yeah, I'd love to be a fly on the wall in that locker room, for the speech that Coach Stowe just gave his girls, because I'm sure it was pretty amped up to try to get the girls going. Just because, as you said, the energy level wasn't quite there for the first half. Coach Stowe's a mastermind when it comes to basketball, much like we've talked about Coach Shank. The changes that they can make at halftime. All great coaches can do that at halftime and totally change the game. So I'd be surprised to, see a different energy level to come out here in the second half.
Again, the winner of this game advances, survive and advance
They will play on Wednesday at Petoskey High School against the winner coming out of the regional game between the Negaunee Miners and I believe it's the Sault Ste. Marie Blue Devils. I could be wrong on that, but I know it's Negaunee is one of the teams. And they're like 23-1 on the year, 24-1.
Yeah, great basketball team up there.
Their only loss coming to Ishpeming, and they split with Ishpeming on the year, and the loss to Ishpeming was by either 1 or 2 points.
Yeah, those UP teams, they're tough. And, I played a few of them in my day, so, they're always big, strong with the ball.
And they're hardy. They grow up hardy. They have to up there with the weather conditions.
So let's, play a great second half and get to Wednesday and see, what team we can face from the UP.
So Clare will have the basketball to begin play here in the second half. The Orioles come out on the court with McKinley, Welch, Skiba, Jeruzel, and Anderson. With the ball, number 1, Kendra Fout. She had a big first half. See, there's right off the bat, there's a steal by Skiba. And we see some renewed energy right off the bat and a foul against Clare. Great start.
Yeah, just what you expected. A trap right out of the inbounds by Clare. And we get the steal, a little bit of momentum early on in the second half.
You can see it right there, Evan. Just a little boost of energy there by the Orioles. Anderson with it now. McKinley, she'll fake the 3. Jeruzel will take the 3. Good!
Right
from
there,
the near baseline, right there, sister.
Selfish basketball. Emma could have shot that, gave it up to the, more higher percentage shooter in Eliana, and she knocked it down.
And Clare comes back, and they get a basket, and they take the lead right back. Ludington had tied it at 14 apiece in scoring Kendra Fouts. So she picks up right where she left off, and now there's a turnover. Clare's up 16-14. Here comes Clare, shot up, no good. Rebound to McKinley. Clare 16, Ludington 14. 7:15 to go in the third quarter. 3-point attempt by Welch. That's going to be way short. And ball fought for. And now a traveling violation, and the Clare fans are going to be incensed.
Yeah, I'm surprised that wasn't a jump ball, but either way, it would have been our ball. We'll take that travel instead of the jump ball as we'll get the next one. But Ludington's definitely picked up the pace, try to, get down and play offense before Clare can set up in their 2-3 zone.
McKinley. Ball batted out of bounds there by the Clare Pioneers, Kendra Fouts. It'll be Ludington basketball. 7:06 to go in the third quarter. Clare 16, Ludington 14. Orioles trailed 7-6 at the end of 1. They were down 14-11 at the half. McKinley has the basketball. She'll give it now to Jeruzel. Now to Anderson. Anderson on the baseline. Back to Jeruzel for 3. It's going to be short. And Anderson has it now for the Ludington Orioles. Now to McKinley. McKinley will give it to Welch. Welch on the baseline drive to Jeruzel. McKinley for 3, no good. Rebound, Welch. Welch shot, no good, but she draws a foul. Love the energy right now by the Ludington Orioles.
Yeah, definitely more energy than we had in the first half, getting second chance opportunities, something we didn't have at all in the first half. So, if we're going to shoot long shots, long rebounds, we got to attack the glass, and that's exactly what we've done so far.
We're a minute 20 into the second half. Our 2 team fouls on the Clare Pioneers, and Peyton Welch at the free throw line. Shooting 2. First shot, good. Well, Peyton, we know, can shoot free throws. She came out in the game against Reed City. She hit her first 6 free throws. Welch, second attempt up, and good. Peyton gets both free throws, and we got a tie game once again. Ludington 16, Clare 16. Kendra Fouts with the ball. Fouts wears jersey number 1. She'll give it now over to Rizik. Shot up, no good. And Anderson with a good rebound. She'll give the ball now to McKinley. Emma bringing the ball up. Emma now wide open underneath, up and good! Beautiful pass and assist there to Emma McKinley.
Yeah, right there, Scoop. Running past the Clare defense, able to get the quick basket. Great pass by Emma to Eliana, who was wide open underneath the rim. There's defense forcing a turnover.
Eliana Jeruzel with that last basket. Now the Orioles force another turnover. McKinley with the ball. Ludington up 18-16. 5:56 to go in the third quarter. Jeruzel with it. Jeruzel. Welch, baseline drive. Welch working down inside, shot up, no good. Good hustle there by Anderson, but she wasn't able to save the ball. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Clare basketball. Timeout. Coach Shane Kelly wants and gets a timeout. it'll be a 30-second timeout. And we'll have time now to tell you about Dr. Mark Yeck and Ludington Chiropractic. If you are having back and neck pain and need to see a chiropractor to relieve that pain, see Dr. Mark Yeck at Ludington Chiropractic. No appointment necessary. Ludington Chiropractic is strictly a walk-in clinic. That's Dr. Mark Yeck, Ludington Chiropractic, 5965 East Ludington Avenue. They're located right next to Pizza Hut. For questions, call 231-843-1874. Ludington up 18-16. They trailed 14-11 at the half. Figured they'd come out with a burst of energy after the intermission.
Yeah, that's exactly what they did. We definitely needed it. Now we got the 2-point lead. Let's just, keep the pedal down.
Exactly. Build on it, Evan. All right, Clare with the basketball. Now a traveling violation on the Clare Pioneers. Ludington will get it right back. We're seeing the pressure that the Ludington defense is applying, and it is causing turnovers right now.
Yeah, we only scored 11 points in the first half. Didn't give us a chance to really set up into our full court press where we force a lot of turnovers and get easy points off of that. So, obviously in the second half where we've scored some baskets, we were able to set up in our full court press and force some turnovers.
McKinley with the basketball. She'll give it now to Jerusalem. Jerusalem on the drive and the shot up. God! Oh, beautiful power drive there by Eliana Jerusalem.
Great aggressive take by Eliana. If the defense is going to play a little bit lackadaisical, drive right at their chest and get right to the basket.
Orioles' biggest lead of the game, 20-16. Now the Oriole defense applying some pressure. Clare with it, and that's Kendra Fouts with it. She'll take the three. God. Boy, Kendra Fouts, we've said it. She's a ball player. She's a baller.
Yeah, that's the one girl that we can't leave wide open on the three-point line right there. She got the open shot that she wanted, and she knocked it down.
Buries the three from the top of the key. Now Ludington up by a point, 20-19. Jerusalem, no, that was Skiba on the drive to Jerusalem. McKinley, she'll take the three. No good. Rebound fought for, and now a foul is going to be called on the Clare Pioneers. As Skiba after that ball right there, and she got fouled into the Clare lineup, number 15, Morgan Jones. Checking out will be number 23, Madison Jones. That's her third foul. So 4:43 to go in the third. Ludington 20, Clare 19. Inside, Anderson, no good. Rebound, Anderson, and now she draws the foul, and that's the fourth foul on Clare. There's 4:40 to go in this third quarter.
Yeah, it's great if we could get to the free throw line, with 4 minutes left in this third quarter, get some easy baskets there. Knock these down, Jordan.
Kenyon and Stone getting set to check into the Oriole lineup. Jordan Anderson at the free throw line. First free throw, no good. Stone will report in, as does Kenyon. Skiba and Jerusalem will go to the bench and get a breather. 4:40 left. Third quarter, Ludington 20, Clare 19. Anderson, second free throw, good. Jordan gets one of two. Her first point of the game. Ludington up 21-19. No foul there, right, Evan? It was just a...
No foul, just out of bounds.
Out of bounds, okay. Yeah, I was going to say, no referee came over to the scorer's table. Fouts on the drive. There's a block by Anderson, and she'll give it up now to McKinley. McKinley ahead to Kenyon. Surprised Madeline didn't set up for that three right there. Claire got out.
I was waiting for it. Yeah. I thought she, maybe a little trip of her feet. Otherwise, that ball would have been being shot.
Stone with it now. 4:10 to go in the third quarter. Riley Stone, Kenyon. There's a drive by Welch. Good! Peyton Welch with the drive. Little baseline drive right there and gets the bucket, and the Orioles are up 23-19 with 3:53 to go in the third quarter. Ball batted out of bounds. It will be Clare basketball. You got Welch on the court now with Stone, Anderson, Kenyon, and McKinley. Addie McMillan reports into the Clare lineup. Tessa Kelly will trigger the ball in for the Clare Pioneers. She'll get it in to Kendra Fouts. Fouts guarded there by McKinley. Now over to Sophia Bazzelli. Bazzelli now, McMillan. Fouts. She'll take the shot. No good. Rebound to Madeline Kenyon. One of the rare misses tonight for Kendra Fouts. And here comes Kenyon. She'll give it now to McKinley, who will dish it over to Peyton Welch.
3:26 to go. Stone with it. We're in the third quarter. Ball's deflected. Stone will give it back now to McKinley. McKinley to Stone. Cross over to Welch on the drive. Up and no good. Rebound. Anderson up. Good!
Jordan's, tall build down there in the paint, able to get the offensive rebound and finish strong at the rim.
We're noticing that with Jordan Anderson in the second half. She's really making her presence felt on the glass.
Starting the heat up, playing a little bit quicker now. Yeah. She's able to get down low and get the rebounds when we miss those bunnies.
Foul called there on Riley Stone, her first, team first. Orioles up 25-19. Orioles' biggest lead of the ball game. 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Madison Jones will inbound the ball to Kendra Fouts. Fouts with 15 points for the Clare Pioneers.
We've seen Ludington switch to a man-to-man defense to try to stay a little bit closer on Fouts and not give her those open shots.
There's a shot, no good. Fought for, and here comes Riley Stone with it. Stone, look at that heady play right there by Riley Stone.
Yeah, that's experience on the varsity level. When you don't have the opportunity to push.
Beautiful pass right there from Riley Stone, and then the shot put up by Welch was blocked, but it'll be Ludington basketball. Boy, that ball had some heat on it. That was a seed right there.
Yeah, great find by Riley, who slowed it up on the, she was going to get trapped if she would have crossed half court. Able to, come around on the other side and get it to Peyton Welch wide open on the baseline.
Now, we're gonna catch a break right there, and that is going to just really get the Clare fans fired up right there because they feel that Ludington got away with a travel right there, and a foul's called.
More energy in this entire gym right now, Scoop. I think that's kind of, hyping the girls up a little bit, too. This gym was quiet in the first half.
Ludington up 25-19. The Orioles trailed 14-11 at the half. Jordan Anderson at the free throw line. First free throw, no good.
We also haven't heard much of our student section over there, as Clare doesn't have a student section for any, student section battle.
Well, it looks like Christos Root over there, and he's trying to get him fired up. Both free throws are missed there by Anderson, and now here come the Clare Pioneers. With the ball, number 11, that's Tessa Kelly. Kelly will give it up now to Addie McMillan. McMillan with it. Now to Kendra Fouts. Fouts guarded there by Emma McKinley. Fouts on the drive, and now a foul is going to be called, I believe, on Emma McKinley. 2:14 left in the third quarter. Ludington 25, Clare 19. Big third quarter thus far for the Ludington Orioles. At the line for the Clare Pioneers, number 1, Kendra Fouts. First free throw is good. 25-20. Fouts with 16. She's just a junior. Second free throw up and no good. Ball fought for, out of bounds. It will be Clare basketball. We had Anderson in there fighting for the ball along with Tessa Kelly. Last touched by Anderson. 2:12 left, third quarter. They'll get the ball in to Tessa Kelly. Kelly now, Addie McMillan. McMillan shot up, no good. Rebound Anderson. She'll give it now to Emma McKinley. Emma over to Kenyon. Kenyon wears 30, back to Emma McKinley. Now Kenyon. Claire's getting out on her in a hurry. They've heard of her reputation. That's a three. It's good! Speaking of it, they didn't get out on her quick enough there. She buries a long-range three, nothing but net, and the Orioles are up 28-20. There's a block right there by Anderson, and that should be, let's see here, that was Kenyon. She's got 8 points in the game. Orioles up 28-20. Foul called there on Jordan Anderson. Going to the free throw line, number 11, Tessa Kelly. Kelly's first free throw was up and no good. Coming into the Oriole lineup, number 44, Jalen Laird. She's a sophomore. And number 5, Peyton Welch. She is a junior. Anderson and McKinley, a well-deserved breather. Second attempt by Tessa Kelly.
is up and good. Kelly gets one of 2 free throws. Orioles up by a touchdown and an extra point, 28-21. Oh, good job there by Coach Warren Stowe. The Orioles were about to be called for a 5-second violation. He calls a timeout. It is a full timeout. 1:25 left in the third quarter. Ludington 28, Clare 21. And at halftime, it was 14-11. So the Orioles have put up 17 points in this third quarter to just 10 points for Clare. 7 points for Clare. Hey folks, Groundworks Landscaping is located at 5634 West Dewey Road. Their vast and professional job services include outdoor improvements. And this time of year, Groundworks offers the following services: firewood sales and delivery, subcontracting, and general labor by the hour. If we get any more of that white fluffy snow, they also offer snow removal services. The phone number, 231-690-6994. And Todd Stowe, the owner out there, talking to Lloyd Wallace the other night down to Sportsman's. Lloyd was telling me about the all-Todd backfield that Ludington had, and one that included Todd Stowe, Todd Foster, and there were 2 other Todd, another Todd running back and a Todd quarterback. I said, oh my gosh, I knew Todd was a popular name in my class 84 at Ludington. There was like 4 of us. But when you have your quarterback and your 3 running backs are all first name Todd, I got to talk to Todd Stowe a little bit more about that. All right, 1:25 to go in the third quarter. Ludington up 28-21 with the basketball. Jerusalem will give it to Welch. Let's see what Coach Warren Stowe has drawn up here. Ball batted out of bounds, last touch by Clare. 1:18 to go in the third. Jerusalem will trigger the ball in, and she will get it in on the corner to Kenyon. Kenyon now to Welch, to Jerusalem. Jerusalem pass. I'm not sure if she was trying to get that to Skiba, but it ends up in the hands of the Clare Pioneers. And now a blocking foul called on the Orioles.
Yeah, Peyton, stepped in to take the hit. Ref thought she might have still been moving a little bit, called the block. And that Kendra Fouts is quite the ball player.
Yes, she is.
16 of her team's 21 points so far in the game.
And she's at the free throw line shooting 2. First free throw is short. That's a rare miss for her, whether at the charity stripe or taking a shot from the field. Second shot is up and good. Fouts gets 1 of 2. Orioles up 28-22. 6-point Oriole lead. 1:02 left in this third quarter. Kenyon with it. And, you've seen Kenyon grow as a ball player as this season has progressed with her confidence. Good to see Scott DeCamp here from Catchmark Sports. There's a turnover, and here comes Clare with the ball. Number 3, Addie McMillan. Her shot up, no good. Rebound to Jalen Laird. Jalen will get the ball ahead now. And with it, on the drive, just too hard off the backboard. Shot was put up there by Jerusalem. She made a nice move, but shot way too hard. Now the ball batted out of bounds. Oh, last touch by the Clare Pioneers.
Wow. I thought the ball was deflected by Jalen out of bounds, but they're going to say that the...
yeah, interesting.
The Pioneers touched the last Ludington ball. 23 seconds left. Let's see if we can, get a last-second shot here.
Let's see if the Orioles, knowing Coach Stowe, I'm pretty sure they'll probably try to hold for the last shot. They'll get it across half court. Welch with it. 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Jerusalem with it. We're down to 7 seconds. 5 seconds. They'll get the shot away. It's up. It's no good. And there's the buzzer. And at the end of 3 from Big Rapids High School, the Division II Regional Number 9 semifinal game. The Ludington Orioles 28, the Clare Pioneers 22. And again, a big thank you goes out to all of our awesome sponsors, including Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940.
For your furniture needs, call Lundquist 231-757-3368. So the Orioles went into the third quarter with just 11 points through the first half. They now are up 28-22. So they ended up outscoring the Clare Pioneers, I think if my math is right, 17-11 in that third quarter.
Yeah,
Yes.
solid third quarter, coming out of the half. We talked about it at halftime. Coach Stowe would make a couple of changes. And, the big change was we started pushing the ball on offense, not letting Clare set up in their 2-3 zone, and that's where we saw a lot of our success.
You think the Orioles might, you look up there right now, and Kendra Fouts has 17 of their 22 points. You think Coach Stowe may do something differently with the defense in this fourth quarter, maybe double team her?
I probably wouldn't double team. We saw them switch man-to-man where one player can stay a little bit closer instead of having a 1-2-2 matchup zone where you could lose her and she gets the open three-pointer. Playing a little bit more man-to-man, we can match up better.
All right, here we go. The fourth quarter has begun. Ludington with the basketball. They have a 6-point lead, 28-22. Welch with it. Welch now in the corner. They'll get it into Anderson using that size advantage. Her shot no good. Rebound, a strong rebound there to Madison Jones. Here come the Clare Pioneers. 7:36 to go in this Division II Regional number 9 semifinal game. There's a deflection and Clare has it. And then batted out of bounds there. Last touch by Jordan Anderson. Orioles almost had themselves a turnover there. They just couldn't
Bunch of deflections, we just couldn't grab the ball.
Grasp the basketball, yep. 7:27 to go. Orioles up 28-22. They'll get the ball in, and now we're going to have a timeout called by the Clare Pioneers. The Clare coach just got that in there. It looked like there was going to be a held ball right there. And it's a full timeout, and we want to thank some more of our great sponsors. Benedict's Auto Center, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 1940s. Benedict's Auto Center would like to remind you to exercise extra caution on the roadways. However, if you do end up with a scrape, if you're involved in a fender bender, or if you suffer major collision damage, call Mike Benedict, 231-613-4111. Mike also reminds you that it is your choice when it comes to selecting a car repair business and that you can go where you desire to have your vehicle repaired. Benedict's Auto Center, located at 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. Benedict's Auto Center will put collision damage in reverse. Orioles up 28-22. 7:25 to go in the game. Clare has been led by Kendra Fouts, who has 17 of her team's 22 points. Orioles being led tonight by Eliana Jeruzel, who has 10 points. Also 8 points for Madeline Kenyon. It's Clare basketball. Let's see what Coach Shane Kelly has drawn up. Ball deflected out of bounds. It will remain with the Clare Pioneers. On the court for the Orioles now, you have Welch, Skiba, Anderson, McKinley, and also Jeruzel. Jeruzel doing a good hustle right there. She almost had herself a steal. She just couldn't get rid of the ball before stepping out of bounds, Evan.
Yeah, we're making Clare go through their entire book of offensive inbounds plays down there under the baseline.
Three-pointer, you cannot leave her open. I realized she was able to get away right there. Kendra Fouts buries the three, and we got a three-point game right now with 7:11 to go in the ball game. There's a deflection, and now Clare has the steal. Ludington up 28-25. Fouts with the basketball. 20 points for Kendra Fouts. Now with the ball, Addie McMillan. McMillan, Bertuzzi, her shot, good! We got a tie game just like that. Sophia Bazzelli, she's got 5 in the game. The Orioles' 8-point lead has disappeared, and I believe it's 28 all. The scoreboard's saying 28-27, I believe.
She was just inside the three-point line.
That was a two-pointer. That was a two-pointer. So the Orioles still have a 1-point lead. Three-point attempt up and no good there. And Clare has it. And now a foul is going to be called on the Orioles.
going to be called on Jerusalem. 6:27 to go in the game. Clare's on a run right now. The Orioles got to turn back the tide, Evan.
That's right. Yeah, we got to get a stop here and a good offense possession.
With the ball, number 3, Addie McMillan. McMillan will give it now to Fouts. She's guarded out there by Jerusalem. They got to get out on her. She's going to take the 3, and she absolutely buries it. Oh, my goodness. Clare just has come charging back hard. They got a 30-28 lead right now. Kendra Fouts with 23 of their 30 points. Timeout, Ludington, a full timeout. And right now, Ludington has got to do something here to stop this Clare run. They got to stop the bleeding right now.
Yeah, Clare is, playing some great basketball. They're a great half-court defensive team, making us, kind of out of sorts on offense. They're having a hard time when they're able to get set up in their 2-3 zone.
Clare outscored Ludington 7-6 in the first quarter, 7-5 in the second. They had a 14-11 lead at the half. Ludington came storming back with a huge third quarter, outscoring Clare 17-11, and they led 28-22 at the end of 3. But the Clare Pioneers, they've come out here in the fourth quarter, and they are right now on an 8-0 run, Evan.
Yeah, and it's all starts with Kendra Fouts, who's been knocked down from anywhere on the court. Even if she's a little bit contested, she's still knocking it down right now. We got to try to keep the ball out of her hands.
We'd like to thank Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor. Where your success is our success, we belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington, or give them a call, 843-2323, Safe Harbor Credit Union. All right, so it's Ludington basketball. They now trail by 2, 30-28. Shows you how fast a lead can dissipate and evaporate.
Yep.
No lead
Game
is...
a run,
yeah.
Scoop.
Yep. All right, Ludington with the ball now. Welch with it. See what Coach Stowe has drawn up. He'll get the ball to McKinley. McKinley inside. Back now to Skiba, to Welch. Welch with the shot. Now offensive foul called on Peyton Welch. Clare basketball.
Yeah, still plenty of time left. Ludington just needs to slow down. No need to rush yet.
Here comes number 23, Madison Jones. There's a steal. Welch with the steal and the shot. Good.
Right there, Scoop. Get set up in our full court press, able to get a few steals. This is big at this point in the game.
We needed that in the worst way, a steal in the basket. Ludington has tied the game up at 30 apiece. Here comes Clare now. Shot up and blocked right there by Anderson. Anderson with the block, and she'll give the ball up now to Jerusalem. Jerusalem on the dribble, now over to Peyton Welch. She'll swing it to Emma McKinley. McKinley back to Welch. Peyton Welch wears jersey number 5. She'll go back and get the ball. She's being hounded there by Kendra Fouts. 4:53 left in the game. Ludington and Clare tied at 30 apiece, 4:50 to go. Madeline Kenyon and Riley Stone will report into the Oriole lineup. And Jerusalem and Skiba will both get a breather. The winner of this game advances to Wednesday's regional championship game at Petoskey. It will be against the winner of the Negaunee, and we believe it's Sault Ste. Marie who are playing tonight. All right, McKinley with the ball. McKinley now, she'll give it to Kenyon. Kenyon to Stone. Stone wide open underneath is Welch. Her shot no good. Welch will get the ball back. And now a foul will be called on Clare, and things getting a little chippy down there.
Yeah, that's right. That point of the game, Scoop, all tied up. Big stakes on the line. Great offensive rebound.
Well, called. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Evan.
These girls are playing tough. This Clare teams, they're scrappy.
Inside. Good job there. Nice pass there. The entry pass from Stone to Anderson. She had inside positioning. She got fouled as she tried to get the shot off. She'll go to the free throw line with 4:23 left in the game. Ludington 30, Clare 30. Jordan Anderson at the free throw line. First shot is up and good. Ludington up 31-30. Jordan's second attempt. Up and good. Two big free throws. Big free throws there for Jordan Anderson. The Orioles have a 2-point lead, 32-30. There's a steal there. Oh, good effort there by Riley Stone. Almost had herself a steal there. Just couldn't contain her balance there.
Yeah, right on the sideline, Riley was able to grab that ball with one hand, just wasn't able to get it back in play.
Kendra Fouts with it. Now Fouts will be fouled, and the foul will go, I believe, on Riley Stone. Reach-in foul there.
Not a terrible foul. She would have had a, pretty wide open layup if, Riley wouldn't have committed that foul.
She had a head of steam as she was heading to the basket. On the court for the Orioles, Welch, Kenyon, Stone, McKinley, and Anderson. Ball will be triggered in by Madison Jones. She gets it into Kendra Fouts. Fouts now over to Amelia Rizek. Rizek, Madison Jones, no good. Rebound block.
Jump ball.
Oh, jump ball. Good job there by Emma McKinley to get the jump ball. Possession arrow to Clare, but great defense by McKinley.
After she, took a hit right to the chest by number 23, who made a strong move. Madison Jones down there on the post.
Yeah. All right, Clare working the ball. They're trying to get it to their sniper, and now a foul will be called on Riley Stone, and Kendra Fouts will go to the free throw line. 32-30, Ludington with a 2-point lead, 3:58 to go in the ball game. Fouts at the free throw line. Orioles with a 2-point lead. Fouts first free throw, good.
That last foul was called on Peyton Welch. That's her fourth, so Coach Stowe's going to take her out of the game until, probably the final 2 minutes.
Fouts' second attempt is up and good. We got a tie game once again. Ludington 32, Clare 32. Jerusalem will give the ball to Stone. Stone now to McKinley. It has been a battle, Evan. These two teams are giving it their all in this regional semifinal game here from Big Rapids High School. Division II, regional number 9. 3:35 left in the game. Ludington 32, Clare 32.
Need some more motion out of this offense.
Yeah. We want to thank all of Oriole Nation for tuning in. Anderson inside. God! Beautiful pass there. Nice feed from Stone to Anderson, who gets the bucket with the left hand. Ludington now up by the score of 34-32. And what are we going to have here? We've got just a ball out of bounds. It'll be Clare basketball. 3:18 to go in the game.
Yeah, great job on that last offensive possession by Jordan, posting up on the block. She's got a big size advantage down there. I'd like to see her do that a few more times to finish up this game.
Fouts with it. Got to get out on her whenever she's across half court because she's in shooting range. Shot up, no good. Block. Kenyon with the ball. Kenyon will bring the ball up court. Madeline Kenyon with it now. She'll give it back to McKinley. 3 minutes to go in the game. Ludington up by 2, 34-32. This game has shades of the Ludington Hart district semifinal.
Yeah, right down to the end, Scoop.
Yeah, McKinley with it now. She'll give it to Jerusalem, and Jerusalem's going to be fouled right there, and that will be the third team foul, I believe, on Clare.
Yeah, few fouls to give. Not a terrible foul. Ludington was just playing some pitch and catch around the three-point line.
You said it, Evan. Peyton Welch coming back into the game with 2:46 left. She's got 4 fouls. Welch will get the ball into McKinley. See if Ludington tries to eat some clock if Clare comes out on him. There's a nice move there. Shot no good. And a foul called on Clare right there as Jerusalem took it to the basket. She missed. Anderson got the rebound, but the foul called on Clare there. Jerusalem will go to the free throw line and shoot 2.
Yeah, you just saw Coach Stowe, say some words to Eliana. That might not have been the shot that Coach Stowe wanted. Maybe take a little bit of air out of the ball, as you said. But that was an aggressive take to the rim.
Jerusalem's first free throw. Good! Ludington up by 3 now, 35-32. Eliana Jerusalem, second attempt from the charity stripe, is up and good!
good. 2 huge free throws. Ice water running through her veins.
Right there, Ludington,
And now,
full court press, forcing a turnover. Just as we get that 4-point lead left, exactly what we needed with 2 minutes and 36 seconds left on the clock.
2:36, as Evan said. Ludington up 36-32. On the court for the Orioles, Anderson, Jerusel, Welch, McKinley, and Kenyon. Welch with the ball. Good job of protecting it. She'll give it now to Jerusel over to McKinley. 2:25 to go. Orioles up by 4, 36-32. Division II, Regional number 9, semifinal game from Big Rapids High School. Jerusel, and now she's going to be fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line where she was just at, and she can 2 free throws. Let's hope she can repeat what she just did, Evan.
That's exactly right. We got to knock down these free throws coming down the stretch. If we keep extending this lead, Claire's going to have to start fouling, so we'll have to knock down some free throws.
Eliana Jerusel at the free throw line. First attempt is up and in and out, no good. Okay. Checking into the Clare lineup, number 3, Addie McMillan. Right on line and just swirled around up there. Wouldn't go through. Second attempt up and in and out, no good. Rebound by Anderson, however. What a huge offensive rebound by Jordan Anderson.
Big offensive rebound.
Yep, she'll give it now to McKinley, who will give it to Kenyon. Kenyon now to Welch. Welch to McKinley. 2 minutes left in the ball game. McKinley with it.
Playing just a little bit of pitch and catch, taking some air out of the
Wide open underneath. Kenyon up and good!
Right there.
What a pass!
At this point in the game, you're only taking easy shots. Emma, great heads-up play to find Madeline underneath the rim
There's
again.
a steal by the Orioles! What a pass there from McKinley to Kenyon, who got the open bucket. Now Ludington up 38-32, and Ludington gets the steal. McKinley with the ball, and she's going to be fouled, and she's going to go to the free throw line.
Right there, Scoop. Big plays at the end of the game, forcing turnovers with that full court press. So far through the game, Claire's done a great job against our full court press. Not turning the ball over very much. Now at the end of the game, 2 minutes left. When does Ludington defense come up clutch? Went right when we needed it.
Ludington up 38-32. Timeout on the floor. It's a full timeout. What a ball game this has been, Evan. It seems like we've been saying that a lot this past week and a half.
This game's been back and forth, Scoop. Claire won the first quarter. We won the second. And won the third, and then Clare started out strong in the fourth, and we cut that back, and we're up by 6 again.
Yeah, if you see, Clare was up 7-6 after 1. They outscored the Orioles 7-5 in the second quarter. They had a 14-11, very low-scoring first half. Orioles come out and had a huge third quarter, outscoring Clare 17-11, and now the Orioles up 38-32, even with that 28-22 lead as the Orioles headed into the fourth quarter. Clare went on a run, had a 30-28 lead, and then went back and forth.
We're back up on top. Let's knock down some free throws here, get set back up, and maybe a few more steals on this game.
Emma McKinley will be at the free throw line. She wears jersey number 23. Definitely been the leader of this Oriole team this year, along with Carly Mesher. You could say, to an extent, also Riley Stone. Riley just getting back into playing time, though, of late. McKinley, free throw. Good! Huge free throw there by Emma McKinley. Boy, she's had some nice assists tonight, and that's just her first point, but she does so many other really, really nice things on the basketball court. Second free throw, good! 2 huge free throws for Emma McKinley. The Orioles have an 8-point lead, 40-32, with 1 minute and 30 seconds left in this ball game.
And you see this full court press causing havoc against Clare.
Jump ball! Possession error for the Orioles! Peyton Welch getting in there, playing with 4 fouls, Evan.
That's right, she's not afraid. And, Ludington forcing that turnover. Have a little bit of offensive-defensive switch between Jenna Skiba and Madeline Kenyon.
Kenyon will come into the game, and as you said, Kenyon in and Skiba to the bench. So you got Kenyon out there with Anderson, McKinley. You also have Welch, and you have Jerusel. 1:22 left in the game. The Orioles with an 8-point lead, 40-32. Emma McKinley with the ball. McKinley, and now a timeout called by Coach Warren Stowe.
always knows the right time, much like Coach Thad Shank,
Yep.
to get that timeout when it's needed the most to stem the tide of an opposing team that's on a run, or if one of your ball players are in trouble and maybe facing a 5-second violation or, yeah.
That's right. Yeah, Coach Stowe does a great job of saving his timeouts for the right moment right there. Emma got caught in the little bit of a trap, and Coach Stowe called a great 30-second timeout.
We're going to give a few shout-outs to Oriole Nation who are tuned in. Reese McIntosh, go O's. Mandy Stowe says, let's go O's. Joanne Dykstra-Paul, finish strong. We totally agree, Joanne. Also, way to knock down those free throws, Lady O's. That comes from Mandy Stowe, Ludington's greatest girls basketball player. And then you have, let's see, John Long. You can do it, O's. Also, just a lot of Oriole Nation tuning in, saying, let's go. Kristen Madel, go Lady O's. Okay, back to action right now. Ludington with the basketball. They'll work it inside to Jordan Anderson. Anderson now, she'll give it to Kenyon. Kenyon, we're down to 1 minute to go in this ball game. Welch with it. Welch now to McKinley. The Orioles doing a good job of playing keep away.
Gonna have to foul.
Yeah, they're doing a great job of playing some keep away right now. McKinley, her pass is going to sail out of bounds. Orioles were able to take a good chunk of time off right there. There's 48.5 seconds left in this game. They're up by 8, 40-32.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication on Emma's pass, and Eliana coming to the ball. You'll see if we can force another turnover and get that ball back.
Orioles gonna have to watch because Kendra Fouch, she's gonna be bombs away. I'll tell you that right now. Any chance she gets. Good job there by Jerusalem on her with the ball. Number 3, Addie McMillan, her shot no good. Rebound up and in, and that was scored by Sophia Bazzelli. Ludington up 40-34, 28 seconds to go in this game. 24 seconds. McKinley with it. I'm surprised Clare is not fouling.
Me too.
McKinley with it. We're down to 18 seconds to go. Obviously, they're trying for the steal. And now Coach Stowe, he is really shouting encouragement to his players right now. He was getting on somebody down there.
He was wanting someone to come to the ball.
Yeah. Ludington 40, Clare 34. 16 seconds to go in the ball game. Emma McKinley will be at the free throw line. I can see Clare trying for the steal there, Evan, but a lot of time was chewed off the clock. McKinley's first free throw, good! Emma McKinley, clutch. Orioles up 41-34. Skiebel will come to the bench. You got Jerusalem out there right now. Yes, Emma McKinley takes aim on her second free throw. It's up, and it is good. Huge free throws by Emma McKinley, and Ludington with an 8-point lead with 12 seconds left in this game. They're up 42-34. Three-pointer blocked by Anderson
Emma.
with it, and Anderson is fouled with 7 seconds to go in the game. 8-point Oriole lead, 42-34. I'll tell you, it has been a battle. The Orioles.
It has been a battle.
Yep, the Orioles and the Pioneers. Well, you ready for a trip up north?
I'm ready, Scoop. There's nothing better. I can still remember that game that we had, up at Gaylord when the girls made the run to the Breslin. Let's do it again.
Oh, that was awesome. No doubt about it. March Madness. Jordan Anderson at the free throw line for the Ludington Orioles. 7.1 seconds to go in the game. Anderson's free throw is good. Clutch free throws by the Orioles. They really came up big with the defense here in the fourth quarter. Second free throw up and no good by Anderson. Tipped. Clare has it. We're down to 4 seconds to go. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. And there it is, Oriole Nation. The Ludington Orioles with their 19th victory of the year. They moved to 19-7 on the year. They win a regional semifinal game here against a very, very pesky and good Clare Pioneer team led by their sniper and very talented player, Kendra Fouts. Ludington wins 43-34, and now Ludington will have a date on Wednesday at Petoskey against either the Negaunee Miners or I believe the Sault Ste. Marie Blue Devils. Negaunee having a huge year. No matter who it is, hey, Ludington moving to a regional championship game just like our boys did last week.
That's right, Scoop. Survive in advance. I don't think we played our greatest game tonight, But at this point in the season, that doesn't matter. And, we were on top when the final buzzer went off, and we move on to Wednesday.
I couldn't have said it better there, Evan. Ludington in that fourth quarter puts up 15 points, and the Clare Pioneers had 12 points. So you look at, for the game, Ludington outscored by Clare 7-6 in the first quarter, 7-5 in the second. They were down 14-11 at the half. Orioles had a big second half. We figured Coach Warren Stowe was going to go in there and ignite those girls and light a fire, and he certainly did. And they came out, and they played much better defense. They played with much more energy in the second half. They outscored Clare 17-11 in the third. They took a 28-22 lead into the fourth quarter. They got behind to begin the fourth quarter, but they made a nice comeback, and they outscored Clare 15-12 in the fourth quarter. They win 43-34. Ludington now 19-7 on the season.
Yeah, heck of a win. We talked about it at halftime. Coach Stowe would make a change, and it started with that first defensive possession with Clare taking the ball out to start the second half. A quick trap forced that turnover. Peyton Welch made that layup, and they didn't turn back from there. Clare tried to make that run at the beginning of the fourth quarter, and to finish up the fourth quarter, Ludington intensified that defense, forced some turnovers, made some easy baskets, and we came away on top.
For the Orioles tonight, they were led by Eliana Jeruzal and Madeline Kenyon. Also a nice game. Well, all the girls played a nice game. Let's take a look here at the Clare scoring. 25 points for their junior standout, Kendra Fouts. 1 point for Tessa Kelly, 2 points for Madison Jones, and 6 points for Sophia Bazzelli. For Ludington, 7 points for Peyton Welch, 2 for Jenna Skiba, 12 for Eliana Jeruzal, 4 for Emma McKinley, 4 clutch free throws, and also 10 points for Madeline Kenyon. Big thank you to Big Rapids Athletic Director Dawn Thompson. Thank you so much. It has been a pleasure being here for the last week. Thank you for your hospitality. Yes, and her staff, they did a tremendous job. It was a 10 for Kenyon, and Jordan Anderson tonight had a really nice game as well. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points for Anderson, 43-34, and the magical ride for the Orioles continue. And it never gets old at Ludington with our boys and girls basketball teams. When March rolls around, Evan, and they get on a tournament run, going through the districts, going through the regionals, and again, it just never gets old. It's awesome.
It's pretty magical, the run that Ludington makes, which seems like almost every year in the district. But looking at Clare, you got to give them credit. They came in this game, I believe the record was 19-5. But a lot of people could look at that and say, well, Reed City beat them 48-11. This is playoff basketball, though. They came to play tonight. They're a heck of a half-court defensive team, and that Kendra Faust is a heck of a ball player. She still has 1 year left in high school, so I wouldn't be surprised if she's making a run at Miss Basketball next year.
Oh, I totally agree with you, Evan. And Coach Stowe told me she was a heck of a ball player, and boy, did she light it up for her Clare Pioneers tonight with 25. And here's a very happy Coach Warren Stowe. All right, Evan's giving him the headset right now, and Coach Stowe, Evan and I were just talking about it. Never gets old at Ludington High School with the Ludington boys and girls when they're making their postseason runs through the districts and regionals. It's just a magical time of year. Ludington basketball is just, it's so much fun.
Yeah, it is. It is. Basketball is fun, and when you're talking about Ludington basketball in particular, it is very fun and great atmosphere and a great game. I mean, Clare is a really good team, and they gave us fits all night long. I was really happy that we found our way on top. Battled through a little bit of adversity there at the beginning of the fourth quarter and found our way back on top.
We talked about it, Coach. Evan and I, 14-11 at the half, very low-scoring game. Your girls didn't have nowhere near the energy they had Friday night. Yeah. And we figured, well, Coach Stowe's probably lighting a spark there at halftime and igniting the girls. Figured they'd come out with a lot more energy, and boy, they did right off the bat. Down 14-11 entering that third quarter. They outscored Clare 17-11 in the third, 15-12 in the fourth. And as you mentioned, that adversity to begin the fourth quarter, because they went on an 8-0 run, got the lead back, and your Orioles just came right back. And the defense, again, was was something to behold tonight for your Orioles in the second half in particular.
Well, we held them to 14 points in the first
I was going to
half,
say,
too.
yeah.
I mean, it was a slog both ways, but, I mean, the defense was good all night, and the defense was great for Clare. I mean, they're running a 1-2-2 similar to us, and they do a really great job of matching up out of that, and we just had trouble all night long finding any rhythm on the offensive end, and that's a testament to their coach and to their kids. You know, I probably could learn something from him. And they do a really good job of adjusting to your alignment, but staying true to what they're trying to do defensively.
Coach Shane Kelly, one of the young, talented coaches around the state of Michigan, real nice young man. Talked to him before the ball game. Kendra Fouts, you told me earlier today, you said, Scoop, this young lady is the real deal.
Yeah, she's good, and she got to her spots today, and she, gets skinny through gaps and caught us bumping. And I don't even know how to explain it. It's hard to get there to take a charge when she does that good trying to step through gaps. So thought down the end we finally found her after we got let her loose on the 1-3 to put them up or the one before they put it up. But she's a great player, and she's a great player.
Yeah, I mean, she had 4 threes. I mean, and she was in range once she got across half court. You couldn't give her any breathing room.
Yeah.
I thought your girls did a much better job there towards the end, as you mentioned, with her. Clutch free throws, we've been talking about it. Tournament time, clutch free throws from your team. 4 big clutch free throws from Emma McKinley tonight. Peyton Welch hit some big free throws. Eliana Jerusalem. Also Jordan Anderson with some clutch free throws. I thought the job that Peyton Welch did playing with 4 fouls, she did a tremendous job. All your girls, great effort, just outstanding effort. They play with such heart and desire and drive and determination.
Yeah, and they did. They came out in that second half, and I think we all knew in that halftime locker room that, you know, that's not a representation of who we are, especially on the offensive end. We might have to work hard for our offense, but we do work hard, and I don't feel like we maybe had possessions where we were trying to outwork Clare, and we focused in on that, and it's hard when you're not scoring too because you can't get into your press, and it was just a slog of a first half.
It certainly was.
But that being said, we responded in the second half and just did a really great job. I thought our press looked better of getting in gaps, and our jump switches were big, and we got a lot of deflections and a steal. And, you know, Peyton got a steal and a score on a jump switch that tied it back up. And then from there, we took the lead.
So you're going to get the winner of the Negaunee Sault Ste. Marie game, is that correct?
Negaunee Petoskey.
Oh, my goodness. I'm sorry out there, Oriole Nation. I've been saying Sault Ste. Marie tonight.
Sioux in the district final.
Okay, so that's what I was saying. So Negaunee and Petoskey, you'll get the winner of that game at Petoskey or on Wednesday night.
Wednesday night, yep.
At 7?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock Wednesday. How proud of you are? How proud of your girls are you right now?
I'm very proud. I'm very proud of them. I mean, I say it all the time, but I just have to say it again. I don't take for granted the work that they put in. They work extremely hard. They try their hardest. They do everything I ask from 1 to 19. I mean, we were in there yesterday afternoon getting after it in practice, including film, and there's a lot of commitment there. And, you know, every girl is a part of this. There's a lot of girls that don't get to shine because they're not out there on a night like this in a close game, but they're just as much a part of it as the girls that are out there.
All your girls work hard, but also there's a lot of fun to be had on your team. I've seen before games how you go and talk with them. You play a game kind of like Balderdash. Tell Oriole Nation.
Yeah.
It is Balderdash. Yeah. Tell Oriole Nation about that. It seems to.
Well, I got that from Coach John Stowe. You know, he did that with his teams, and that's a family game, to be honest. Like, my wife has always played Balderdash, so I knew the game, and it's just kind of our thing. We get here early, we lay on the court, and the girls just, you know, it's kind of a mind game with the opposition, to be honest. I mean, I remember in that quarterfinal game, Frankenmuth is out there in full warm-up shooting around, and we're laying around on a court in our sweatpants playing a Balderdash game. So it's just something we do. And the Nerd Herd, Riley Stone, Carly Mesher, Peyton Welch, and one of those softies that is up are the champions by a lot. They're like at 36 points. The next closest team is 19.
Wow, great team name too. The Nerd Herds.
The Nerd Herds.
Nerd Herds. I love
it. Number one this year.
Enjoy this one, Coach. I know tomorrow you and your girls will be back at it at Hawley preparing for either Negaunee or Petoskey.
Yep, excited, and thank you guys for being here and giving everybody the opportunity to listen. I can't thank you guys enough for all you do for the girls. They deserve it.
You're very welcome.
And for me. Thank you.
You're very welcome,
Go
Coach.
O's.
Go O's. Very happy Coach Warren Stowe. His girls win tonight 43-34 over a very game Clare Pioneers team. They survive and advance, and that's the name of the game in Michigan in March.
Heck yeah, Scoop. Let's do it again on Wednesday. Practice tomorrow. Coach will know. I'm sure he'll probably see who won on his way home and start watching film during the day tomorrow and create a plan to attack whoever we're going to play next.
He'll come up with a great game plan, no doubt about it. We get the winner of Negaunee and Petoskey. I apologize again, Oriole Nation. Should have done my homework a little better. I knew it was Petoskey. I looked it up the other day. I just, one of those, went over the top. We want to thank our exclusive post-game sponsor, Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Big thank you to Scott Smith and his business, Smith & Eddy Insurance. Big thank you to all of Oriole Nation who tuned in tonight to 102.7 WMOM as well as the Oriole Sports Network. Be back with us on Wednesday, folks, from Petoskey. We should be on the air around between 6:45 and 6:50 with the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame show. 7 o'clock tip-off scheduled for Wednesday at Petoskey. The Ludington Orioles will take their 19-7 record against either the Petoskey Northmen or the Negaunee Miners. And with that said, for our executive producer, executive director Thad Shank, also for the 102.7 WMOM owner and station manager Chris Nicholas, for my technical engineer tonight, doing a superb job. And again, congratulations to Julia. We meant to talk more about it. We'll talk about her BPA Ludington State Champions. Congratulations on that. And we wish you luck at the Nationals. Julia Habman doing a great job as the OSN and 102.7 WMOM technical engineer. And for my sidekick tonight, Evan McKinley doing color commentary. This is the voice of the Ludington Orioles, Todd Scoop Hansen, saying so long from Big Rapids High School. Once again, your final score in the Division II District number 35 regional semifinal. The Ludington Orioles 43, the Clare Pioneers 34. Good night, Oriole Nation. You stay classy.
You've been listening to high school sports here on the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. This high school sports event was brought to you by House of Flavors Manufacturing, House of Flavors Restaurant, Safe Harbor Credit Union, Indian Summer Co-op, Smith & Eddy Insurance. Also in part by PM Builders, Benedict's Collision, Lundquist Furniture, Crown and Cork Waterfront Kitchen, Ludington Paint and Glass. In addition, today's game is brought to you by IRCA Auto Center, Team Jamie Loney 5-Star Real Estate, McGee Insurance, Ludington Chiropractic, and Groundworks Landscaping. Join us again for more high school sports with the partnership between Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM.